What a performance! What an absolute statement from the United States of America. USA 4, Paraguay 1, on home soil, in Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium, in front of a roaring partisan crowd. The USMNT did not just win their World Cup opener, they announced themselves to the entire planet. This is your full post-match breakdown of Match 4 of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, USA versus Paraguay. Let's get into it. SoFi Stadium, Inglewood, California. 70,000 fans dressed in red, white, and blue. The World Cup returning to American soil for the first time since 1994. The energy before kickoff was unlike anything seen in American soccer history. And from the very first minute, USA meant business. Coach Mauricio Pochettino had all his best players available. Chris Richards back from injury into the starting lineup, Christian Pulisic leading the attack, Folarin Balogun up front, Tyler Adams anchoring midfield. This was the strongest possible USMNT available. Paraguay were without Julio Enciso, their biggest danger man, still carrying that muscle injury, and it showed. 7th minute, USA scored. Pulisic split the Paraguay defense with a sharp, incisive pass to Weston McKennie. McKennie's effort was deflected, and Paraguay defender Damian Bobadilla could only watch in horror as the ball rolled into his own net. 1-0 USA. SoFi Stadium absolutely erupted. The own goal was cruel on Bobadilla, but USA deserved it. They were faster, sharper, and more intense from the very first whistle. And then came Folarin Balogun. 31st minute. Christian Pulisic, the captain, drove at the Paraguay defense, opened his body, and played a perfectly weighted pass into Balogun's run. Balogun, cool as ice, took one touch and finished it clinically into the bottom corner. 2-0. The crowd went wild. Balogun was not done. 45th minute, stoppage time of the first half. Malik Tillman played a sharp ball through to Balogun inside the box. He took it in his stride and finished it with his left foot. 3-0 at halftime. 3-0 at halftime, at a World Cup, against a CONMEBOL side, on home soil. The broadcaster Andres Cantor said it best at halftime, and we quote, "The best 45 minutes of the Pochettino era." It is very hard to argue with that. And then came the historic halftime substitution. Pulisic was taken off for precautionary reasons after being kicked during the first half. His replacement, Sebastian Berhalter. And with that one substitution, history was made. Sebastian joined his father, Greg Berhalter, as a USMNT representative at a World Cup, becoming only the 24th father and son duo in history to both play in a FIFA World Cup game. An incredible moment for American football history. The second half began, and Paraguay came out fighting. Julio Enciso, who had recovered enough to come on as a substitute, immediately showed his quality. 73rd minute, Enciso played a brilliant through ball to substitute Mauricio, who finished calmly past Matt Turner. 3-1. Paraguay had their consolation goal. But USA were never in real danger. 98th minute, deep into stoppage time, Gio Reyna, another substitute, received a pass from Alex Freeman on the right side and finished it calmly to make it 4-1. The icing on the cake, the perfect ending to a perfect night. Final whistle, USA 4, Paraguay 1. Now, the big moments in big names. Folarin Balogun, 2 goals, man of the match, absolutely unplayable in the first half. He became the first USMNT player since 1930 to score multiple goals in a single World Cup match. Moniker fans already knew what this player could do. Now the entire world knows. Christian Pulisic, 1 assist, absolutely electric before his substitution. He split the Paraguay defense repeatedly and was the creative heartbeat of everything USA did in that brilliant first half. Malik Tillman, 1 assist, consistently dangerous throughout. He gave Paraguay's right side a complete nightmare all evening long. And Tyler Adams controlled the midfield completely. Paraguay barely had a touch in the center of the pitch during that dominant first half. For Paraguay, a desperately disappointing night. They were simply outclassed. Their best player, Enciso, was not fit to start. Without him, they had no creativity, no spark, and no way through a well-organized USA defense. Group D standings after match day 1. USA, 3 points plus 3 goal difference. Paraguay, 0 points. Australia and Turkey play next, but already USA look like runaway Group D winners. USA's next match, Australia, June 19th in Seattle. Another home crowd, another massification. But after this performance, this team is not afraid of anyone. 4 goals, a World Cup record for the USMNT. History made on home soil. Los Angeles delivered the perfect night. Smash that like button, subscribe to Ballfoot, and drop your score prediction for USA versus Australia in the comments right now.